Y'all, so check out what God just did for me. So I was just scrolling on YouTube Lives, and then I came across Prophet Joshua Holmes. You should check him out. And then he starts going over the book of Ecclesiastes. And then one thing that he brought up was it said, the wise man discerns both time and judgment. And basically, he broke it down in the way where the wise man is thinking about eternity and thinking about, like, okay, am I good for eternity? Like, I have an opportunity to correct myself and, get rid of, what's going to cost me my salvation. So everyone's typing, everyone's commenting, like their own realizations, and, he's pretty much hosting it. And then what I started thinking was, there's people who are intelligent, but they're not godly. They're not godly in terms of like thinking of divine things or eternity. So the point is that there's like earthly intelligence, and then there's divine heavenly intelligence, godly intelligence. And the difference is you can know like science, you can know like how to make money, you could know, how to, organize a company structure or whatever, and whatever it might be. But that is a different intelligence than divine intelligence and godly intelligence. And this is not emotional intelligence. When you're a wise man, you are wise, and that wisdom is the intelligence of heaven, not the intelligence of earth. So yes, you can be smart and dumb at the same time. So then he starts breaking down Saul and Samuel and how they interacted, and how Samuel was sent by God to talk to Saul and tell him instructions. And basically what Saul does is he does what he wants to do. So God told him, kill these animals of the enemy. And then Saul, he's like, he doesn't kill the animals. And then when Samuel asked him, yo, did you do what God asked? Saul says, yeah, I did it. But then Samuel says, well, what's up with the animals then? Why are they still alive? And then Saul says, oh, well, I figured I could just sacrifice them. I'm going to sacrifice them, and that's going to be pretty good to God too. This whole time, I'm questioning if I should down this tall can of alcohol that I bought. And then I realized, like, no, I would be Saul. And the reason I would be Saul is because I feel personally that God is telling me, do not drink that alcohol. And then I'm thinking, well, I poured that down the sink.